Hello, everyone, and welcome to Inglewood, California. Just a stone's throw away from SoFi Stadium. We're coming to you inside Intuit Dome as the Sacramento Kings take on the Los Angeles Clippers right here on NBC Sports California, powered by Xfinity.
As a team, and then you got to control the pace of play. This team is dead last in field goals attempted and 29th in pace.
Nice retreat there, 5 on the clock. Here's James Harden working against Keegan. Chris Dunn, Providence product, puts it on the floor, spinning over Max and gets the bucket. Precious Achiuwa guarded by Dunn here. Shot clock under 10. Russell Westbrook going right at Harden, falling and firing and hitting.
From that angle where the foul was.
All right, so that'll be DeMar's first team foul. Kawhi Leonard straightaway three, got it. Murray with the assignment on Harden here. Lopez, you know, he's not going to hesitate from behind the arc, but John Collins pair, so it's a 2-point ball game. Under 8 to play here in the first. Here comes Kawhi Leonard right to the cup. Too easy right there.
Yeah, you got to step up further. Protecting that rim.
Oh, get it out of here, Katie.
Defensive end, but Max is trying to do the same thing.
All right, John Collins, the veteran.
Harder to finish that. Max had a great first effort, but you got to kind of be able to send some help.
Achiuwa on the cut. Lopez pinned it.
Identity that they had a year ago.
All right, a couple of substitutions for Sacramento as Drew Eubanks just checked in and James Harden. Batum out there. Jones Jr. back out to Kawhi. Kawhi looking for another three. Buries that one. Rosen. Back out to Schroeder now. Wing three ball is good.
That Doug Christie is trying to implement. It's the same style that Jeff Van Gundy tried to implement last year against the Clippers. You see the differential between their knockdown percentage, and it would help them right now with this defense to be able to knock down some outside shots and maybe
blocks. Niederhauser on the kick out, extra pass. Clippers get it up, and that's Sanders.
Yeah.
Have you really?
No, I'm lying.
All right.
Yeah.
Bonjour. That's about the extent of it for me as Westbrook knocks one down.
You can understand to a certain degree. They're trying to grind people out on the defensive end, and but also, you know, they started this season with the second oldest roster. Shots to take, a lot of pressure, a lot of physicality.
Leonard on the back door. Easy one.
The variety of shots that he has as a rookie big, and the touch on his shot is so phenomenal.
Turnovers for Sacramento so far. Leonard dancing with it. Max with the challenge. And the Kings just not getting anything around the rim tonight. As Dunn already with the three, looking for another one.
Well, when you're going against, you know, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, that's what they're going to do. They see an extended arm.
John Collins.
All they got to do is wait for the trap, rotate all the way to the opposite side. They're going to get a wide open look because they've got you in rotation.
And Collins from the field tonight for Murray. And Harden blows by.
Across the board. Just 28.2% shooting for the team.
Collins hit one from that same spot.
You got to wonder, you know, the Clippers might go a little zone here, and that might open up some things for the Kings.
I mean, it's just a glorified
adjustment right now because he's on a heater.
Yeah, wide 4 or 5 from behind the arc. Neek with the shot clock at 4 answers.
See him back in the next couple of games. He's recovering from the ankle injury. You know, Domantas Sabonis, who's been nothing but the picture of availability over the last few.
You know,
isn't that
number
crazy?
Of teams. I know, it's crazy, right? Yeah, I mean, injuries have been the story across the league this season. They're doing his best Steven Adams impersonation, it looked like, and it just holding everybody off as Keegan on the center. 18 in that second quarter for Kawhi. 5 on the clock. Dunn gets by Keegan. Keegan recovered, though. Got to recover. Back out to Lopez. Buries the three on the other end.
From 2008 to 2016, he had 31 total three-point field goal attempts in his career, and it was that.
Here's Lopez. Oh, he got ripped.
Nice hands there by Neek.
Numbers here for DeMar. DeRozan counted deep and single championship with the Cavs as coach, one of only 12 men to have done that in the entire NBA history. Neat Clifford spinning, all right, in traffic.
2 for the Clippers, so that feels like it's starting to even out just a little bit. Some adjustments at halftime.
And there's that three. All right, Katie, obviously this one's sort of out of hand right now. He got back-to-back buckets.
Mouths and draw up plays, and he's going to put guys in situations where he wants to, see that they're continuing to compete, and that's going to be a goaltending call right there and a bucket for Dennis Schroeder. Approach it that way.
Back tap out to Dennis. Kings with 20 already in this quarter, and Neat. Oh, he's feeling it right now, yeah.
Lost the handle.
Sanders going up high. Oh, man. Rosen. Out to Neat on the dribble drive. Clifford got denied, but stayed with it, young fella. Yes. Clifford shooting 48%. He's doing a little bit better job defensively here in this quarter.
Last night, I got a chance to talk to all 3 of them, and it was interesting. Dylan Cardwell, I said, what has it been like? Because he's been down playing in the G League games, coming in tonight, obviously up here, and he's done a tremendous job. And I said, what is it like to have Domas? He goes, you know what? He goes, talks to him all the time about different matchups and things that guys do. He said it's different than the scouting report that you get from the coaching staff. It's a guy that's actually been, it raises your elevation, like the way that you play. And those guys have been doing it for a long
time. With Artesian, I talked to James about it. He's like, make sure you remember, I won 2 state titles. I asked him, did you win one as Jones Jr.? All right. So, talk about a Hall of Famer.
That's an interesting thing because he clearly he played 82 games a year ago and started 82 games in San Antonio. And so I think that might be hard for a guy of Chris Paul's caliber to just kind of not really be in the rotation or fit into the overall. If he's going to end up somewhere else, but he said he's going to retire after this season.
Banks forces.
I've seen a lot of Disney
on Ice, Monster Jet.
Yes.
Leonard just padding some stats now. He's got 33. And Clippers will improve to 11 and 21. As Batum.
Gundy and Ty Lue is to make sure that their defense continues to show the same things they saw a season ago.
Brown on the floor. There's Sanders. Okay, out of Nevada on a 2-way deal with the fall away. Very efficient, 7 of 11 from the field.
I think maybe one of the best things about his game tonight has just been the opportunities.
No, Ellis, yes. There's pace in the half court, but it's also getting out in transition. Only 4 turnovers forced for that.
I know. I mean, they've done a tremendous job.
Clifford back out to Doug. McDermott knocks down. You think shooting's one of those things where once a shooter, always a great shooter? Like in 10 years, is McDermott still going to pick up a basketball shot?
I do think it is definitely.
Another double-double for Max Reynaud, 12 points, 12 rebounds. Carter there with the bucket. That'll do it. As the final whistle is now 5 seconds away. All Clippers in this one. 131 to 90 is your final score.